It's Emmara. She's so silly. She's so silly and she's so sleepy. What's happening, everybody? It is Emmara, Goddess of Blunder, hanging out in the Blunder Dome. my morning that starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 'cause that's how I roll. My days start much later than yours. What's happening, everybody? It is Emmara. It's football day, so my partner is watching the Buffalo Bills. Go Bills! As I'm obligated to say, in my household, I don't mind them. They have an okay color scheme. Sorting cards. Sorting cards, doing crimes. Is that what was going on? I don't know. I got nothing. I'm so tired. All the freaking time. I think I am dying, which is pretty cool. It's not really as cool as I made it just sound. Okay, let's select this. Yep, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm doing. Excellent. Huzzah. What are all these slithers? Tom! I know you're not here right now, but there's a bunch of slivers. There's a bunch of sliver pets. 6 slithering slithers. Slivers. My mouth can't say things. I hate words. Words are stupid. Anyway. Man, I like art. Art is fun. That's some cool art, people. I wish I was friends with more artists. I'm not good at arts, but I like people's arts. I'm not like you. I like to or friend one person a day. I want to be a friend with some. I just got a weird tickle in my ear. What the hell? Okay, that's unpleasant. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. Watch a crazy snake thing burst out of my eye or something crazy, and that'd be pretty cool. I guess it probably wouldn't be nearly as cool as I think it would be. Man, back in the day, we had... I miss a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends are gone. I started with so many people out there in the world of magic like 3 years ago, and some of them are still around, some of them are gone, some of them have moved on, some of them moved on to new things, new games, some people moved on to, I don't know, maybe they're dead. They just disappeared. Hopefully not. I mean... Okay, there we go. Look at me. I posted on all the social networks. Not that anybody's going to come and chit-chat with us, for the most part. Only the important people come and chit-chat with us. That's what I like to think. You're all important to me. What am I talking about? So I'm a cosplayer. I'm a puppeteer. I'm cleaning my fingernail, because it's got paint in it from last night. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm like painting. I didn't have anything to clean my paintbrush, so I was just like cleaning it with my nail. So don't ask questions. Anyway. We have been adding cards to my box field for 10 weeks now. I think it's 10 weeks. I don't think we're on 11 until tomorrow. So this is my collection I'm slowly making my way through. We're building decks, actually, as we go, because we have a problem. We've been slowly adding decks and making sure all my Moxfield decks are updated. Updating decks when I remember what cards I'm looking for. Making decks when I decide suddenly, ooh, this seems like a good idea. Yeah. That'd be how it is. So, I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. You might have seen me at some magic conventions roaming around in my costumes, or in the featured area playing games, or hanging out, signing things, drawing cats. I'm usually roaming about. You might have seen my puppets roaming about the convention, me harassing people with them. Yeah, I love magic. I've been playing for about 30 years now. Been a featured creator at almost every single magic convention. In Tomb, I actually do need you for something. Except for Vegas the one year, but I was working that year in Vegas at the convention, so he didn't need to be featured. I had enough stuff going on. I don't think I actually did anything that convention besides work the whole entire time, so I hate Thoughtseize. Screw you, Thoughtseize. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Everybody loves you. What am I talking about? This is one of my original dark rituals back when I first started Magic. I had started out and about in Germany. So whenever I couldn't find like packs of English cards, because I mean it was a pain in the butt. We didn't have stores to get stuff from. Most of the time we got our stuff from other vendors and stuff on base. Usually it was like people's side hustles. That happens. What most people don't know about the United States military is most of them are poor people, and we are very poor people, and that you have to do side hustles on the side of working for the military so that you can survive and feed your family. It's all the things you don't see in here. I'm sure it's probably still exactly that way, actually. I'm sure it hasn't changed. Anyway, zombie. This feral ghoul is so good. This is so silly. I don't need one in my deck, but I like that it's a zombie and it's a mutant. You know, it's going in my zombie deck. I have. And this lady, Anna of the Veil, is so pretty. It's done by Braum. I was so glad. I was excited to see that they had brought them back for artwork. Like, they brought back all these original Magic artists, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm glad that they're doing that. Complain enough, and you get what you want. I think that's how the system works. Artwork is really cool. I'm gonna put this in my Liliana Oathbreaker deck, I think. I think that's where it's going. Yeah. I remember when this was like $100 card. Not this artwork, but like the original when it was in Modern. And I don't know if I want to use this Necropotence or if I want to use this other one that I found. The Secret Lair one. I really like this artwork. And I like the purples. And there's no purples in the other one. And I have 2 Necropotence. I was like, that's good, just use both of them, right? Black players say what? I have a problem. I like being a problem. I don't know why. Daddy Rogue, you're such a jerk face. Such a jerk face. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, all the rooms in Duskborn all have different artwork in the collector's packs. I would like to get all of them. I don't know if I have all of them. Yeah, at least after I'm done doing this, I'll be able to find out if I do. My room deck is the one that would have all of them, and I don't think it does. There's like 25 rooms or something crazy like that. There's a lot of rooms. Anyway, I love my room deck. It's just really hard to play just because there's so much going on. And sometimes it just ends up me playing by myself. And I don't want to do that, so... This Drata, I think, is going to go in my other deck. She's so cute. She's cute. That's how they get me sometimes. I'm just like, ooh, this is a really cute card. Oh, we'll put this in here. Dead Ringer. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't. Such a beautiful, isn't it? They fought together. Now they will die together. Man, someday I'm gonna say something cool like that. I don't know. I've never said anything really super cool. I just want to say something super badass. It'll probably just be on my deathbed. Just be like, the line between dream and death is gazing and fragile. That's what I'm gonna say. That just happened to be the. Am I bad? Am I? It's questionable. My badassery is questionable occasionally. How you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. I don't remember if you were still on when when I said thank you for subscribing for like a bazillion months last time you were on. I appreciate you. I hope everything's going okay. It's been a fucking month. Ooh! Is that the cool arcade that you were talking about? That you, at some point, I'm gonna come and visit, and I'm gonna go to this art. I'm gonna hang out and do cool things. I like cool arcades. I like museums. I like food of places I can't go to. I do like other things other than Magic the Gathering. That's like, I haven't been on an actual vacation in like 3 years. Like, as much as Magic Cons are a vacation, they're not really a vacation when I'm like doing content creator stuff. I get to hang out with my friends and stuff, but like a lot of times I have places to be at certain times, and I have things to do and network, and it gets tiresome. It's not, hey, let's just go and hang out and not do anything. Someday that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe that's what I do for Atlanta. I just don't apply for anything and I just come and hang out. Just, I'm here. Come hang out with me. I really like these Dustborn cards with the. I like that they keep trying new things. I want to get the stupid red guy, Razor Ken Needlehead one. I don't have the full art one for that. I guess I'm partial to Dustborn just because I love I love horror movie stuff, but also I always feel like I'm a shill because I'm like, I was an ambassador for Dustborn. That's probably why I like it so much, but it was really cool. There was a lot of fun cards. I don't know. I had a lot more fun there than Innistrad. Innistrad's like classic movie horror, which is fine, and I think that's what it should stay as: zombies, werewolves, vampires, the undead, you know, all that classic horror stuff, ghosts, big monsters. And then let Dustborn just go crazy with like current horror stuff, fears and people being sawed in half. Is that what happens to people? They occasionally get sawed in half. I don't know what people do. Grim Hireling, why are you so expensive? Gee whiz. That's silly. You know, I always tell everybody, if anybody's looking for any cards, all my cards are for trade or sale. They're just hanging out here. Unless I put them in a deck, which then I will still probably just take them out of the deck and sell them to you and just put a new card in the deck. I don't know. I'm not very fussy about things unless it's like one of my prize decks that I actually pimped out. Otherwise, I'm just like, okay. I'll put a crappier version of it in, or I'll just put a version of a card that is, or put a different card in. Oh my god, words. This is what's happening when you're doing too many things at the same time. I'm like listening to music, and I'm talking, and I'm entering in cards, and I'm reading magic cards at the same time, and thinking about what deck I'm putting that in. I love magic. I love everything. I beat Assassin's Creed Syndicate this weekend, finally. Been slack-assing. I realized I've put like hundreds of hours into all these games, and I'm like, I should just finish them. My achievement score is much lower than it should be, to tell you the truth. And as silly as it is, I really do. I'm an achievement whore. I love achievements. It makes me feel like I'm doing something while I'm playing video games. And I'm really good at video games. I guess that's what happens when you play video games from when you're like 4 years old and you're a bazillion years old. God, I love video games. They make me happy. Sometimes I don't stream, like, a lot of times when I'm playing like video games, I don't actually stream them just because that's my happy place. And it's not that it doesn't make me happy to hang out with everybody, but a lot of times when I'm playing games with stories and stuff, I don't like to talk during them. I like to actually watch them and enjoy them, so that's a lot of times why I don't actually stream games when I'm playing them. I know, that's weird, but that be how it be. But every once in a while, I do want to hang out with everybody. I do need to find some people to play Arc Raiders with, so people quit stealing my stuff and shooting me. Quit shooting me, people. Every once in a while, though, I do run into some pretty awesome people in Arc Raiders. Like, most of the time, I don't have my mic on. I don't like talking to people. I don't know. Nobody wants to hear this. And I ran into this kid. I was just bouncing around. He was just talking. He was just chit-chatting away. I was just talking to him with emotes. Helped me all the way to the elevator. I was like, oh, this guy's... Yeah. It protects you, but, like, sometimes you'll be, like, a billion yards out, and somebody will get you with a sniper round, and you're just... Yep, that's it. You're just like, well, there goes all my stuff. That sucks. And you don't even have a chance to fight back. I think they need to turn down, like, the damage. I also heard that, like, it tries to set you up with other people who aren't into PvP or who aren't hostile toward other players and put the people who like to kill each other together with each other. The matchmaking does. So I'm like, yeah, at least that's kind of cool. Like, I put all those douchebags with each other. I don't want to hang out with. I just want to hang out and roam around and find things. I like looting stuff. Just let me loot my stuff, goddammit, and shoot things occasionally. Just leave me be. I got things to do. Loth, you're so cool. I need to finish Baldur's Gate. I need to finish. There's a whole bunch of games I need to finish. I just restarted, or not restarted, but well, I guess I didn't restart the game, but I restarted playing Assassin's Creed Origins because I realized I didn't finish that. Like, god damn it, that's another game I didn't finish. I really hated the combat system in Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey. It got better in Valhalla, and it's much better in Shadows. But it's still not the same combat system that I enjoyed from the original. I miss, like, the Arkham Asylum fight system with counters and things. That made me feel like I was a badass assassin. Just mashing a button over and over and over again is not my way of playing video games. It's not fun for me. I don't know. So, hopefully that... like, I enjoy the detective parts and stuff of Origins. Makes me feel pretty cool. Makes me feel like Batman. I wish I was Batwoman. I don't want to be Batman. I could be super gay. super gay redhead that punches people. I guess I could be a super gay redhead that punches people. I'll just make my hair red, and I just gotta run around punching people. I guess those are just 2 things I need to do. Guess it's not a dream that I can't live if I wanted to. Zulaport Cutthroat, you silly guy. Why are you $3? I guess you're like $2, $2.50, give or take. Man, Magic, you're so cool. Sometimes. Yeah. I'm pretty disappointed. I don't know. With the holidays and everything else going on, I'm probably not going to actually get any Lorwyn, which really makes me sad, because I'm very excited about Lorwyn. But then also, with, like, I'm not an ambassador for Lorwyn that I know of. And I'm not doing any previews for Lorwyn, so I'm just like, do I want to put a whole bunch of time into it? When, yeah. It costs a lot of money to make content, and to have the things to showcase and whatnot, and have to pay for them, gets expensive. I don't know if I can I use this stuff as a tax write-off? Is that a thing? Can I use the internet as a tax write-off? Is that a thing? I mean, that's what I do, but I don't know. I don't know how anything works. And content creators don't talk to each other or share anything with each other, so I don't know. I don't know anything that goes on. Things and stuff. Haunted One is a really good enchantment. It's fun. Stink Drinker. I was gonna write Soul Drinker. It's probably a thing, right? Man, there's been so many good video games that came out this fall. I love Battlefield, and I just haven't gotten to play nearly as much as I wanted to. I don't know, I hate Call of Duty. Multiplayer, like, I love the single player, but, like, it's not... I'll just play Fortnite if I'm gonna play crazy multicolored Family Guy stuff. Like... And it's not even that I like Fortnite. I'm good at Fortnite. I like games that I'm good at. I don't play multiplayer games a lot. Well, I do play multiplayer, like, co-op games a lot. More than I do. Like, just... other versions. Oh my god, words. Words are hard sometimes. Do need to get some painting done today. I know I say that all the time. Oh my god, more Zulaport Cutthroats. Yeah, I like just roaming about and finding things. I don't know. For some reason, looting things is always so much fun for me. Hey, Abby, what's going on? Oh yeah, I forgot this used to be an Acornella deck. Acornella could easily be not an acorn, or she's not an acorn, because that wasn't a thing yet. Acorns are stupid. That was a whole entire stupid thing. Emmara being feisty about things. Imagine that, everybody. I do get feisty about things sometimes. Oh my god, this must have been a pile of Assassin's Creed cards. I'm like, what is all this stuff? Yeah, like, I don't mind the co-op and the zombie stuff. I have fun doing that. And I do like the single player. It makes me... I like to imagine Call of Duty and Battlefield single player games are good G.I. Joe games. Yeah, Hasbro. That's right. Your G.I. Joe games have all sucked. Get with it. I would love a cool G.I. Joe game. Why is it? People love war. Come on, people. Get with it. America loves war. Give us a G.I. Joe game. I used to collect G.I. Joe toys. I had a huge. Well, I still have all my originals, but I had. When the 20th anniversary stuff came out, I collected until like the 30th anniversary stuff came out. And as a kid, I always just wanted a whole bunch of generic Cobra guys. And as an adult that never grew up, I just bought a bunch of generic Cobra guys every time I would go into work. It was silly. Thank you, Abby. How is your weekend going? Anything cool going on in the world? I didn't get on the internet until like 5 o'clock last night. I didn't know anything that was going on in the world. And it was great. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I like it. And then I found out a bunch of stuff happened. Ugh. Yes, the big black jet that had the little black jet. I don't remember what it was called. It was, I know all the characters' names, but the vehicles, some of them I don't know all the names. I used to have the base, the G.I. Joe base that came out, that was back in the old days, that was like this giant monstrous thing, and I still had the box and everything. I ended up selling most of the stuff for a lot. I lost a lot of money, unfortunately. uh, Mainly because I was just like, I want to go do this magic stuff, and then, yeah, I probably should have just held on to most of that stuff, because now it's, yeah, even more. It's such a pain in the butt to sell things singly, and sometimes it's just easier just to ditch a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. I miss them, though. I love G.I. Joe. I always love a G.I. Joe. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a G.I. Joe magic thing of some sort in some form. I imagine it's because guns are an issue. Because magic says it won't use guns, but then, like, New Capenna has guns. And you're telling me those Warhammer guys aren't running around shooting fucking bullets that fire, like, missiles at people. I can tell you, yes, they have guns. Uh, yeah. Well, that's like, I have all those Marvel Legends, and I loved collecting them. It was a lot of fun. I loved hunting for them and stuff, and I will probably keep like my Moon Knights and stuff. Yeah, guns. I know they're not even guns; they're laser guns or lasers. You don't even have to say that they're guns; they're just lasers. Lasers are perfectly fine. Magic has lasers. Lasers are technically still magic. Just as I imagine the government, that's probably somewhere that says that lasers are magic. God did not create lasers. Lasers are magic. In our occult department. It's just the science department. Uh, am I making fun of our government? Yes, I am. I am. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me and putting up with my nonsense. I am gonna go stretch out my spine in like 30 seconds here. Uh, I'm in a lot of pain, unfortunately. It's been a weekend, but I'm still here. That's all that matters. I don't remember if the last Hancock was a full art or not. Hancock is really super cool. I can't wait till he's the leader of my Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Also, he's the best companion. Thanks for sitting through the ads, everybody. It pays for felt. I'll be right back. Enjoy my coming back, or my be right back screen that I made. Boop. me, Conan! You heard me. Get me Conan O'Brien and get him to me now. I demand such things. You heard me, Batty Cat. Guys, did you shut the television off? What is happening here? Yeah. It has to be way up here? That's really weird. Oh my lord. Batty, I blame you for this. What's happening here? Hey everybody, I am actually back. It's my butt. My butt is back. My butt's up in here. I know these people. That's Amanda Waller. And John Travolta? No. This is not John Travolta. This is some guy that looks like John Travolta. No, it's LL Cool J. I don't know what's happening. I hate the internet. Ah, God. What is happening here? Nothing is working. Everything is horrible. Okay, right here is where my hand has to be. Excellent. We got this. I don't have this. Hey everybody, what's happening? I'm a goddess of blunder. I am a mess. Man, I wish that my channel was just me opening collector's boxes of magic cards. Is that like a thing that we can do? Sammy? We are back. Boop. There we go. I sat down. Nobody wanted to see. Oh my god, did I knock all this stuff over with my butt? My butt did knock all this stuff over. Hi, Batty. Did I sit on you? Cat. I found cat. I sat on a cat. Hey, Batty. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sit on you. Hey everybody, I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Occasionally, I abuse animals by sitting on them with my butt. With my butt. He purrs so loud. You are so purry. So handsome. He was yelling at me when I went out there. He just kept yelling. He's like, ah. Don't know what he wants. Just sit on my lap, I guess. That's fine. You can sit on my lap, Batty. This is my old man. He is my buddy. Oh, internet, why are you being stupid? We've had such terrible wins the last couple of weeks. Ugh. Week? Last couple week? Oh, well, turning around? Are you trying to turn around? You're so silly. He has so many extra claws. He gets stuck on things all the time. Yeah, you get stuck on everything. Oh, that was a foil. That's a different card. Abby, when you figure out what stained glass cards you're looking for, let me know. Because I do have some other things I need to... Tom has something for you that I have that I need to send to you. So... I'll just send all those things at the same time. I almost was just going to send her all the lands and like figure it out. Here's a bunch of... Here's 3 of each of them. Jacob Fry. Who needs stuff when there's no one left to raise the alarm? Right? I was gonna say, most of these are probably actually going in my Assassin's deck. That I will eventually finish. I've been trying to finish this Assassin's Creed 5-color Assassins. That's only really, like, it has all the Assassin's Creed cards that I could fit in it. Where it was still functional. Green and white for Shauna? Okay. think I put them in my drawer. I think they're in my drawer. They're either in my drawer or they're in one of the 3 stacks over there. one of those things. Petty larceny. Look at the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Ugh, I hate looking at my opponent's cards. So much work. Assassin Initiate. He just gains flying, death touch, or lifelink for 1 mana? So technically, for 3 mana, I can make him even cooler. He becomes a vampire, or a vampire Nighthawk. I do like the surprise element of it. Like, maybe I'll fly. Maybe I'll death touch you. Maybe I'm gonna gain some life. Maybe I'm gonna gain 1 life. Oh my god. Betty, you're in a weird spot. Yeah, you're so silly. Restart sequence. You know who has to restart sequences all the time? Me. It makes... I really do enjoy Assassin's Creed Origins. I've been playing it again, and I hate the combat still, but I do enjoy the actual, like, quests and things. I like being a detective. Magi. It's much cooler than my actual life. I'm not nearly as cool. I'm gonna listen to just some crazy, like, rave music right now. Like goth, industrial rave music. Another murder. Patty, I love you. You're such a handsome little man. Yeah. Patty's 14 now. Yeah. When he yells at me, he always goes, "Ah," and he opens his mouth and he's missing his little canines. I'm just like, you're so silly, little man. You're so silly. My old man Batty. Old man Batman. Yeah, you're like old man Logan, but Batty Cat. Destroy target tapped creature opponent controls whenever an assassin you control attacks this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Return target assassin creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Interesting. Foil. Murder. You're only... Usually the Universe Beyond ones, foils I put in my rare stuff just because I'm probably not buying anymore. This is... Ezio? I don't know, Assassin's Creed fit pretty well into the Magic universe. Ezio. Foil, save. Black Market Connections. Yeah, you're so handsome. You're so floofy. Yeah. He's like, I know how floofy I am. It's like, just pet me. When did Assassin's Creed come out? Oh my god. Did Assassin's Creed come out after Fallout? I feel like that's not correct, but maybe? Good lord. Oh, Black Market Connections, you silly card. Black Market Connections is great in Orzhov decks because you can usually get your life back. I mean, I will still pay all my life for things all day long. Really? That's... I guess everything is just blended together to the point where I don't know anymore. I used to would have been on top of that, but I think doing so much stuff for a lot of these sets, everything blends together. Royal Assassin, you're obviously going. I'm glad they did reprint Royal Assassin in this set. I mean, it's perfect. Hi, Manny. You're so handsome. He's so soft. It's like having a little soft cat mouse keyboard mat. Yeah, you're so handsome. I love you, baby. This is my little fluffy man. Yeah. There must have been no one out there to hang out with, or there must be other cats on my partner right now. He's like, I guess I gotta hang out with you. Ugh. Okay, do I want the foil etched black market connections in my deck, or do I want the full art black market connections in my deck? Ugh. Ugh. I really like full art. But I also really like the foil etched one. This one you can actually see the artwork. We'll get rid of the foil etched. We'll keep, and then maybe we can trade for a foil full art someday. Batty, you have such bad breath, man. I love you, but you got stinky breath, my friend. And you don't like those Dentachew things. Probably because you don't got a lot of teeth. Yeah. Maybe I get a toothbrush. I'm just gonna lay your little head on my arm. I love you. You're so silly. I love cats. They're silly. There's a lot of blackguards that are in Assassin's Creed. I guess when it's a game about killing people, you can get a lot of blackguards that kill people, right? Love it. Plenty of removal. I feel like that was one of the problems of the draft with Final Fantasy and Avatars. There's not a lot of removal. It's a lot of cool cards. Those cards have to be your removal, though. Soren Markov. Never heard of him. Is this some kind of magic character in my universe beyond? Ugh. Gross. He's foily. You know what? Maybe I gotta put him in my Oathbreaker version of Soren, so I guess that can go over there. Oh, Kuruk. Whoops. Kuruk south of Yawgmoth. So Yawgmoth is currently to the north. Kirk. I can never say it right the first time. Let's see here. That's number 7. I don't know, some art looks really nice in the retro borders. Not a lot of energy cards in black. Oops. 406 retro frame. So that looks really cool. Is it a giant crab? Looks like some kind of giant crab monster coming for everybody. Looks terrifying. Terrifying giant crab monster. This is actually... Dark Pact had special cards made of their favorite magic card with them on it, and it's freaking awesome. There was 250 of them made. That's one of my altars that I actually need to put in my deck. Boop. Profane Transfusion is a weird card. Yeah, you're gonna put your, holding my hand with your little paw. Oh, yeah, you're so cool. I love you, Benny. Betty, you have a lot of claws, man. I love you. I love this dark ritual. It's so pretty. I do enjoy this industrial gods music. You know, we be clubbing here all the time. That's not true. I hate going outside. That's what I'm talking about. Black Sun Zenith. Patty cat, patty cat. Maybe we'll fill our binders tonight. I don't know. I've almost finished some art that I needed to finish. Oh yeah, I figured I was gonna do that today too. Yeah. I hate you, Peer into the Abyss. You're stupid. You're only stupid because you've ruined my games a couple of times. Ruined my plans. Patty, you are so silly. It's just that you're like kneading my leg. Catch his paws under my arm and his head on my my other arm. You're so silly. Yeah, we spelled necromantic correct yesterday we did. We almost finished another box. This is getting there. Deluge of Doom. All creatures get -X, -X. Until end of turn, where X is the number of card types among cards in my graveyard. Interesting. It's obviously a delirium-y card. Deluge of Doom. Oh, there's a lot of giant hornets. Murder hornets, I guess. Doomsday Excruciator. How many copies do I need? A playset? Probably. I think I have a playset of them. Doom's Fae from Lorwyn. I'm pretty sure we do have a playset, because those are all just the special one. Actually surprised it's worth anything, but apparently somebody's using it out there. Somebody is being a problem. Bantu. I saw you hiding in there, Bantu. Fell. 2 mana, destroy a creature. That's really cool art, too. Nope. Just the word fell. Sometimes just destroy target creature is all you need. Sometimes it's only one creature that's the problem. And I don't need to destroy everything. Oh, Bantu. You silly guy. Is this Black Audio? This is the band of Danny Havoc and Jade from AFI. I used to know a bunch of useless knowledge about bands and things. I used to listen to a lot of music. Useless knowledge. I know who has useless knowledge? And this gal. I honestly don't know if I have a Dread Horde Invasion set aside. So we're redoing my zombie deck. Yara. Arya. Wrong character. Wrong show. Purchase. Maneuver. I love giving people options. I like having options. I am sad that we're not getting any special sets next year. I like Battle Bond and things like that. But with as many sets as are coming out, I don't want them to be more sets. Please. No more. Skeletal Vampire was the special card, buy a box promo, I want to say. Or there was a version of it. Piper of the Swarm. My rat deck is not. Hey, that's Jesper's art. Jesper, you are so cool. I'm always talking about how awesome Jesper is all the time. Virtuous the Veiled. That was his maneuver. Ezra don't have a lot of characters. I would like more of them too, so I can build them. Oh my god, when did that go up? You are an assassin. Golgari, but I guess I don't have to partner you. Just be in the deck. Oh, Ingar. Oh, that's a really cool Ingarrick's Wake. See, there's so much magic stuff out there that there's still stuff I don't know about. That I just haven't seen. That's so stupid. When that came out a bazillion years ago. Feed the cycle. Feed the cycle. Do you like to... Oh, I got a Forge. Forge exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Interesting. Feed the cycle. Power word kill. Pretty cool. Oh, it was a. Look at that one. That one's really cool. Oh, man. I mean, there's only 4 different things it doesn't kill. I was like, you can kill everything else. The art is cool. So this Vengeful Pharaoh was in a Magic set back in 2011. This was Magic 2012. That's usually a year before. Because copyright dates. But this Vengeful Pharaoh has the Bolos wand and headdress like 3 years before we went to Amonkhet. Guess I should have brought it up before I just started talking about it. And I could have showed you. Wasn't sure if this was How to Destroy Angels or if this was 9 Inch Nails. Occasionally, he has his wife on there. And occasionally she has him. Boop. Anyway, yeah, you can see a little Bolos headdress with the little dot. And then the horns on his staff with the gem in the middle. Little magic fact. I know things sometimes. I know lots of things. And sometimes they just, I don't remember them. And then like, and just kill my creature. Oh my god. That's expansive. Man, Batty. Am I gonna carry you with me, Batty? When I go to stretch. You're not gonna be impressed with it. He's gonna be like, why are we getting up? Be like, you know why we're getting up. Oh, Cauldron familiar. The cat that always comes back. Trying to get all the black cats together for my cat deck that has black in it. Make into a pie. I do enjoy you. It's just such a silly card. Plague Crafter. You can just go over there. I don't need to put you with all the rest of the Vampire Hexmage, on the other hand. I do like that Vampire Hexmage just kills planeswalkers. You're silly, Patton. You're so silly. Gix's Command has such cool artwork. I love you, Batty. He's like, you're gonna make me get up? I'm out. Oh, Sanguine Bond. That I will spell wrong every effing time. I'm gonna forget an N in there every time. That's so ridiculous. This was an uncommon. So silly. So I'm gonna get up in like 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna stretch real quick, and then I'll be back. You know what? We might be able to finish this box before this game is over. Astrarian's Thirst. Boop. How many Asturian this do you have? I have a playset. Do you need a playset of Asturian this? Oh my god, another stack of cards. What? Oh, hello, Nisa, who shakes the earth. You actually have somewhere you're going. Oh, it's a full art one? With a stained glass? What? That's gonna go somewhere. Is that 512? 518? One of my favorite cards. Thing is freaking disgusting. Anyway, I guess we'll go to the actual pile that we were going to work on. Nisa who farts her butt. That's me right now. I am Emmara who farts her butt. Occasionally, oh my god. So my one cat, Lucifer, likes to sit on my pillow. And every once in a while, he farts in my face. It's just the worst thing that ever happens. Like, you feel a little poof of air from a cat butt. This is one of the worst things that can possibly happen. You can't untap more than one land during your untap step. Remember when Magic used to just slap bad things on cards? You're like, 4 mana, 6/5? How about you just have no mana ever again? Okay. Dumb. At some points, they were like, hey, homelands, let's just make a whole bad set. Except for like 4 cards. 4 good cards? Okay, we got this. God damn it. 2 miscutters. Thanks for sitting with me, everybody. I am going to go take a slight little stretchy break. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I appreciate you sitting through the ads, because ads are stupid. But you're not. But you might get an ad for Taco Bell. How dare you ban? Is it for Joyra? Okay. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Hey everybody, what's happening? Blast you ban! But welcome back everybody else. Burp, look at me, it's me. Woohoo! I'm here. The Bills are winning. That's good. I just delivered some Christmas cookies. I just pet some cats. I just drank some energy drink. Uh-oh, here comes Mando Mandalorian. Woo! Hey, Mando. He's like, these cards are in my way, mama. Please remove these cards from my way. You're so silly, Mando. I love you, baby. You know, excuse me. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internet. Occasionally I pet cats. Occasionally Mando Mandalorian walks his way through here being adorable. God, you're so soft, Mando. Mando and Batty are the two softest cats. And they are wonderful. Mando, you are not currently wonderful. Where are you going? What are you doing? That seemed like a terrible idea. Like, I was watching it happen, and I was like, this is not great. Are you still going to try to do it again? Well, no, it's not. No. You failed the first time. Do not do it again. Oh, my God, I love you. Get out of here, you weirdo. I love you. It's just silly. Anyway, I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet occasionally when I'm not yelling at cats or petting cats or talking about cats. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors. I'm always wearing the same exact pajamas. I do clean them, I promise. Occasionally. Hope everybody's having a good day. I am not having too bad of a day. Got all my chores done. I am going to do this for a little bit. Play some video games. Maybe watch a movie tonight. I gotta finish some artwork stuff tonight. Which, not super exciting, but yeah. I'm excited that I've been able to actually do art stuff again. Because I've been slacking as I haven't had an Apple Pencil for a couple months, so I've been slacking. But look, we have a Be Right Back screen. That's pretty exciting. It's stupid, but it makes me happy. I don't have impressive art skills. I don't have so much skill. Look how tiny Maui was back in the day, before he got big. This was the first Maui token. He was a little tiny pupper. This was in the Global series. They were trying to... left front screen. Very nice button. I was trying to figure out I'm making some new emotes for next year. Because we've had the same emotes for a while now. I think Eldraine. I thought maybe someday I would have more hype trains and things that would open more emotes. I think I have to have 1,000 followers for more emotes to open, and that just never happened. So I'm like, well, I guess we'll just replace the emotes that we have already. Maybe we'll switch them back and forth. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some of them in the lobby pristine over in my area. And I don't have any Discord ones. I don't know, I have lots of things just designed and they're just sitting around in my iPad. Like, I have stickers designed for, like, the last 2 years, and I'm always like, do I print out sticker or go pay for stickers to hand out to people, or do I just buy myself more stuff? Do I buy myself some packs of cards instead? I'm like, I think I'll buy myself some packs of cards. Maybe someday I'll give you all stickers. Maybe someday. I did print them out one time, but I have a whole bunch of new stickers that were really cool. And then I was gonna do them for my Patreon, but my Patreon just. I think my Patreon actually gets shut off at the end of the month because I've never done anything with it. I've done things with it, just nobody's there. It's like, we see you've done nothing. I'm like, eh. Man, I hate green. I hate sorting my green stuff. It's the worst. Even though this Rebecca Gay, a Priest of Titania, is a beaut. This is from my original collection. It's such great shape. I don't know. As a crazy collectible person, even things that weren't collectibles, like video games and stuff back in the day, were not collectibles. Like, I kept all my boxes, all my instruction manuals. My instruction manuals weren't all in great shape because I used to take them to school with me all the time, and I used to put them in my Trapper Keeper and like the little plastic little flap that was on the inside. So I had, they were art references, basically, instruction manuals. Back in the day, kids, video games had these things called instruction manuals that would come with them. They would have pictures and words in them that would tell you about said video game and how to play it. And it would tell you about the characters, and it would tell you about, like, we didn't have the internet, so the internet couldn't tell us things and about these games and these characters, so we had instruction manuals to do that. And a lot of times RPG instruction manuals were like these big, like 60-page monstrous booklets that we used to get, and they were super awesome. I used to take them with me all the time, like the Final Fantasy ones and stuff, were some of my favorite little books that I used to draw from. I nerd. Damn nerd. Right? That's like so much of the stuff that I have was just like stuff that I wanted when I was a kid and couldn't afford it, and my friends had it, and I always was just like, I want this, I want to play with this. I miss the old days. I miss instruction manuals. I know that's a weird thing to complain about. Yeah, it's. I really shouldn't have sold my video game collection for the amount that I did. Like, it was more of I needed money to pay for. I wanted to pay off bills and things. Now all those bills came. Oh my god! So I sold my video game collection. I paid off all of our bills, and then Heather had a stroke. So we just dug ourselves back into a grave, I guess. So I lost my video game collection and everything. I guess it was good that I paid everything off, just so that we could get it all back, right? Otherwise, that would have just been compounded on top of it. Dumb. Life is dumb. Mutagen growth. Ben, I just had to wait like 25 years for my mutagenic growths to be worth. Oh no, it would have been 15 years because this was New Phyrexia. Just had to wait for them to be worth $3 a piece. You know what? Boop, we'll click that. You take care. Have a good time. Be safe out there. Be safe on the road. Be safe out in the world. Have a good time. Enjoy the arcade. I appreciate it. Look about. I'm sure Tom is lurking. Tom is lurking somewhere, probably. I just always assume Tom is lurking. no matter where he is. I like it when Tom's not here to defend himself. That's the best time. That's what you gotta get yourself an apprentice for. Bloomburrow is a lot of fun. But now Bloomburrow is so expensive that I can't afford Bloomburrow. I didn't get to open a lot of packs either. I don't even know if the decks ever came back out. Like, did they ever reprint them? That's the thing, too, with so many sets coming out. Like, I don't know. How do you make it so that Standard doesn't get just impossible to keep up with? Like, if we're not opening lots of packs, and we're not opening packs for as long, that means that the singles are not going to have as many copies out there, which means, I don't know, I overthink a lot of things, but, like, I feel like a problem is being created. But maybe I'm just crazy. Well, I am just crazy, but it's also probably correct. I don't know. I've watched Magic fluctuate for 30 years, back and forth, depending on situations, and it's just like, I can see when there's issues being created. When did that come after 2025? Oh, it did. Huh. I guess 2021 was the first Dungeons and Dragons set. I guess I was thinking it was a different time period. Man, green cards just disappoint me. I'm sorry, any green lovers out there. You're wrong. No. I don't mind green. I don't mind any of the colors. They all do their things. Except for green that does everything. Green does everything. So dumb. Why does it do so many things? $157. It's one of those common cards that's just always good. Chameleon Colossus. Chameleon Colossus. This is actually kind of cool. It is a changeling. It's one of those weird win conditions. You can throw in anything that uses green and is kindred. There it is. My eyes are being funky. I was just there, I'm like, I cannot see what I'm looking at. I was like, I'm pretty sure I just said Chameleon Colossus, but I do not see you anywhere. Garruk. I like to call him Garruk. I don't know. Hey, wizards, if you don't put out how to say things that are magic names, that's not my fault. When I just make up that it's Garruk, and then I tell everybody else it's Garruk, and then everybody thinks it's Garruk, and then everything just goes downhill from there. Should be glad that I am not command zone popular. Otherwise, I would make everybody. I would use my power to make sure it was pronounced Garruk. I would use my power for such terrible things. You know, I don't want to tell everybody about really super awesome cards and things. I don't want you to know about the super awesome cards I'm going to play against you. I don't want you to go buy all the copies of it so I can't put it in my decks. Like, I only want the cool people that are on watching my channel to know my things. You know my secrets. What's coming for you? Oh, AFI, I do enjoy you. I was a big AFI kid when I was little. And I still do love them. Neverwinter Hydra is a crazy ass Hydra. Such a good album. This is Black Audio, but this was their first album that they had done. So interesting because they went from like a punk band to like a poppy punk band to like this. They were always gothy punk. One of my favorite bands, though. I've only gotten to see them once. I saw them at our place called the Town Ballroom. It's this little venue we have down in Buffalo. And it's this round room. There's like bars on the top. There's a floor that you start out on. And then there's railings around the circle. Or like I guess that's like a 3/4 of a circle because the stage is there on the end here. And then the circle. And then there's a couple of stairs that go down, and then there's another railings and another second floor that's not a very big floor. I mean, it's a area of probably like 50 people can sit on or stand on, and then it goes down into the pit area if you go down a couple more stairs. So it's layered so you can see the stage, but it's a smaller venue, and it had some really awesome concerts there. I saw My Chemical Romance there before they became a touring or a band that is in a much bigger venue. One of the best concerts I ever saw. It was ridiculous. It was a lot of fun. That was before they had become this huge monstrosity. I love all the My Chemical Romance albums. I don't know. I love that they're all different and weird. They started out as this gothy band that I love to death. That was my aesthetic at that point in time. Back when I put effort into my look. If you couldn't see my pajama look that I do every day. So where it's at. Now I'm like, I'm gonna be comfy. I have no one to impress. You find that eventually being comfy is much cooler than being whatever the hell. Spending 3 hours putting on my makeup and getting my clothing ready. Like, I could use that time to play video games or F with magic cards. Man, I can't wait till this mutant beats the out of things. I imagine this costs too a lot now with all these counters running around that people have. Because it's even counters that players have on them. Sloth, you're eventually going to destroy somebody's world. Glowing one, you are a zombie. I hate running into these things in Fallout. Oh my god, these things have wrecked my universe. Ugh. Oops. Oops. Okay. I was like, stack is... We hadn't started this stuff. Really glowing one, you're worth a 35 cents? You're so cool. That's nonsense. No, that's where the stack went. I like look at around. I'm like, there was a stack here, and now it's not here. That happens a lot in this room. Harmonize is so silly. I haven't started watching Fallout Season 2 yet, because I hate waiting for episodes of things to come out. Like, I didn't even start Welcome to Derry until it was almost over, because I was just like, I know I'm going to probably pound my way through this, and I hate waiting for things, so I was like, hey. Like, when it's shows that I can just watch by myself, I watch them much faster. Because then I'm like, oh, then I can watch something else. And we've been doing a lot of art stuff, so we've had a lot more time to watch TV shows and movies that we've been behind on. So usually when I'm working, that's usually when I'm watching the televisions. That poor Nuka-Cola sign got ran over by all the trees, that rampant growth. Did you just hear me talk about makeup? I was just sitting there talking about how I hate having to do my makeup and that I don't do it very often anymore just because it takes so long. Back when I was a little goth kid, I was like, see, I would go crazy. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I can say that because I know she's watching football right now. Look how cool this Spike Weaver is. Spike Weaver. Spikes are fun. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, because, like, I don't like to just start playing a game and then have to stop playing a game. So, like, I like to know how much time I have to do things. So, like, yeah, I would, like, a lot of times that's why I'll just sit there and wait. And I'm like, God damn it, I could have just been doing something else I wanted to do. Like, Everybody loves spikes. Spikes are the best. This guy is weird. Anybody can pay for it. I mean, that's probably never happening. He does have hexproof, though. But also, I can't cast non-creature spells. That's all. You're silly, you little beast man. I don't like you. That's funny. That might be the coolest card I've ever seen. But we have to wait a second until we see it. Because that's just silly. Triumph. Look at Garruk being all sorts of cool on this card. I wonder if Tom has seen this. Tom loves his Garruk. He likes to talk about him a lot. Anyway, best art ever on this card. I was gonna say the original whiteout has art. And then the retro frame, but I love if somebody just like all creatures lose flying until end of turn. Sacrifice a land, a snow land, return it from your graveyard to your hand. That's all sorts of fun. I forgot about this. Also, I love the art. Touche, Magic. They're putting that in a deck because it makes me laugh. And every time I see it, I'll just be like amused by it. Oh man, who needs a Colossal Dreadmaw? Mystery Booster. Oh no, that's the wrong Colossal Dreadmaw. That's the actual cool one. This is other mystery booster, Colossal Dreadmaw. Not as cool. Oh, Mana Bond. Well, I hope you get to go to the arcade today. Well, you are in a different time zone, so at least it's a little bit earlier where you are. I was gonna say, it's like... I'm so ridiculous. I like to get things done early, like, or do things as soon as I can, so that I can continue doing more things. So, like, I like to go out early, get whatever chores and things I need done, get it done, so I can do the things I want to do with my life. Sometimes, yeah. I'm obsessed with time. I don't know. I think I'm Kang the Conqueror. I talk about time just about as much as Kang the Conqueror. I don't know. I'm obsessed with time management, and I still don't finish anything. It's just simply because I don't have enough clones of myself. I need a multiplicity myself. That's what really needs to happen. That's what's missing in my life, is me being cloned a couple of times. Oh my god, I would be so cool. And if I was multiple man, multiple woman, I'll just make a bunch of songs. I love Beetlejuice. This guy is clearly Beetlejuice. He's so silly. It's so much fun. Man, Dustmorn, I really enjoyed you. What is this? I feel like I should be John Wicking somebody right now. This music is... They're like, Emmara, you need to just go kick somebody's ass right now. That's what it's saying. That's what this music is saying. No, don't do that. Don't just go running around kicking people's asses. I don't know. Maybe at some point. Aha! This is worth 14 cents more. Man, I really do need to update my want list, since I've been updating my list of stuff, my trade list. I liked these double exposure cards. They were fun. They're really cool in foil. Oh, I didn't know that Tavar had a special version. God, Tavar. I hate elves so much, but I feel like my elf deck is gonna get new stuff. Like, I don't like Blight. I hate negative counters. I hate when I have to contend with things. I'm just like, oh no, all these new players haven't been playing with these things, so I don't have to deal with them. And then I'm like, ah, no, now all these new players are gonna have these cards that do these things. Now I'm gonna have to deal with these things. Now they know about them. Ah! I love you, new players. I love watching the excitement of new players finding things in Magic. And it's one of my favorite things, because there's just so many things. Even I still find, as we've already seen during this stream, I found new things that I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. I forgot about that. Got about 3 minutes until we get a break, and I'm gonna go stretch my back out, go see if my partner needs anything. It might be halftime now. I imagine it's about halftime. I don't understand how football lasts 4 hours, and it's only an hour long. Commercials? Oh, I was like, is this tireless tracker from... I really want to go play Fallout on 76. I really do enjoy it. I just haven't been... There's been so many things to do, and so many things going on that I've had to do. 324. I had forgotten about this card until the other day when I was looking through stuff, and I was like, oh, that's kind of silly. It's a lot of counters. In green. Even double X and that. I was like, wait a second, Harold and Bob. I was like, oh yeah, Fallout. I was like, who are these fools? Curator Beastie is really fun. Even if I wasn't manifesting Dread, that would go really well in my Eldrazi deck. My Eldrazi deck is a mono green Eldrazi. Stupid. This sounds stupid. Just saying it, I feel like a dick. I'm like, yeah, that does sound like a dick. Mono green Eldrazi. Let's get the Eldrazi out as fast as we can. Woohoo! Let's make everybody's game much more fun. Wait. I'm the only one having fun? Oh. My man. I forgot about this Venus flytrap. My god. You know, I did so much stuff with this set, and I guess I have to purge out cards that I'm not using currently in my brain. But that's a cool plant. I don't know if I have that in. I might use this. And Harold and Bob. #1 tree folk mutants. Oh yeah, they are tree folk. You gotta go in my tree folk deck. I am building a new tree folk deck because I imagine we're getting a whole bunch of tree folk here soon. You'll all have to tell me about the Lorwyn previews because I don't have time to watch long form Magic the Gathering content. You know where I'm gonna find all my previews? My friends reposting the previews from screen captures of other people of long form content, which is silly. Yeah, I don't have time to watch 2 hours of preview cards. I'm gonna forget them all for one. Anyway, I'll be back in like 7 seconds. I'm gonna go on break, and then I will be back. Thanks for sitting through the ads, everybody. I appreciate you all. She is so cool. I don't know where I'm putting her. I should put her in my warrior deck. I'm still talking. I do occasionally say nonsense. What's happening, everybody? I am back. Boop! It's Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I got a cat. I got a cat. I got 2 cats that do not give a crap about what's happening here. Get off of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Mandalorian. He's not gonna love you. You think he's gonna love... maybe he will. No. Mando, you're so ridiculous. You know, you think he's gonna pay attention to you? I do like that you respect my Warhammer, guys, and you do not walk in the box. Thank you. I do not like that you're just knocking cards all over the place with your tail, but... I'll take what I can get. What are you guys doing? Anyway, I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blundr, mother of cats. I have a lot of cats. These are my 2 softest boys, though. Yeah. You're the softest of all the babies. Mando, the Mayor Mando Mandalorian, Mayor Mando McCheese, Mayor Magnum Mando PI. He has a lot of names. He does a lot of work around here. He's such a silly little guy. Oops. Was she going over here? Okay. She was going over here before. She's trying to get Batty, or he's trying to get Batty to pay attention to him. And Batty is just like, F off. It's like, look, if I clean you, you clean me. See? I clean you, you clean me. Hey, Reflo, what's happening? I'm being swarmed by cats. I am okay. I mean, I'm alive? Is that cool? Sometimes. I've got a bunch of, these are my 2 softest boys here. Mayor Mando McCheese. Oh, he sees himself on the camera. Yeah, you see yourself on the monitor. You're ridiculous. Now I can't see anything. Well, thank you. I do what I can sometimes. We are slowly going through my trades and actually putting my stuff in order so that I can build decks faster. This year, I did not finish nearly as many decks as I had planned. Building things in paper when I am trying to find things and I don't know where they are, it really slows down the process. You know, I never reintroduced myself when I came back on. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blundr. I come with cats. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator, making the Magic the Gathering content all over the internet. I am one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors for Avatar: The Last Airbender, which was amazing. I am still building things out of the set. I've got a couple more decks I gotta finish in paper. I got a couple of only Avatar decks, but then I have a couple of upgraded versions that I'm building. I don't know. I still have a whole bunch of content to put out that I just haven't. And I'm like, oh, Lorwyn comes out next week. The whole internet. That's right. That's correct. You can find me anywhere on the internet. Well, maybe not everywhere. Back in the day, maybe, but I think I'm funny. What's going on? I hope everybody's having a good weekend. The weekend's almost over. Not that weekends really matter anymore. Do they really matter? Maybe to some people that have, like, what do they call them? Real jobs? I don't know. They don't call them real jobs, but those people who have, like, the weekday jobs that work, like, 7 to 4, are those things still? I don't know. Maybe? You know, I still don't have an elemental deck, and Lorwyn would be a good place to make a one. Even though, I don't know. Loot, you are exuberant. Man, this was one of the answers to the trivia contest that I was playing in last week. And I was like, I know exactly what this card is. I know that he's exuberant. It's such a silly word. That's fun to say. Actually, that's probably needs to go in a deck too. Loot. I really like my Omo deck, but it's really hard to play because there's just so many triggers going on, and I don't like playing decks where other people don't get to play, and it's just me doing stuff. I'll just play Solitaire. I should make a Solitaire version of Magic. Is that a thing that could happen? Maybe. Probably. In some way. Good lord, Mossvale Hydra. You are pretty silly. You're an elemental Hydra? Net decking. Back in the day when I didn't have enough time. There's nothing wrong with net decking. Sometimes it's an easy solution to things. All my decking is netting, I guess, on the netting. Boop. I forgot a lot of this stuff was... Foundations? I don't even know what was in you. You were out for like 2 minutes. Some people opened some packs. Some people put some stuff in their decks. But there was a lot of good stuff. Yeah. This is silly. 7 mana. All my creatures get +10/+10 in vigilance? Also, it has giant squirrels on it. I don't remember this card, but it's obviously a thing. I see it. I mean, it's kind of just like a crater roof, basically. Except for you don't get a creature out of the deal. But all your creatures get vigilance, which is pretty cool. If they got trample, that would be a winning card. Even though vigilance could really wreck somebody's universe. And plus, all your creatures are getting +10/+10. Who is this little raccoon man? I have 4 copies of this card. At the beginning of my end step, I put a +1/+1 counter. Or I get a little raccoon man. I love a little raccoon man. I'm gonna have to send the copy. I don't know if I put a copy of this in the deck, my giveaway deck that Ryan won. That would be really good in there. I'll put one aside. Oh, there was 2 of those. I started talking and forgot that there was 2. Somebody got hurt in the football game, and apparently they got hurt so bad that they did not show what happened. I was like, isn't that the point of sports? It's never good. It's never good when somebody gets hurt. Especially during sports. Oh my god, this preposterous proportions has a bunch of lemurs. Okay, so apparently this card has 2 different versions, at least. Look at these giant... I don't know. I think they're lemurs. They look like lemurs. Oh, they are. It says, I think you mean giant lemurs. A type of malevolent spirit that... Oh gods, what is that? Raya the Smug. Last words. part of me kind of wants to put this in a deck just because it has giant lemurs in it. And apparently I have like 10 copies of this card. I don't even remember buying any foundations. So... do we want to use this foil Mossborn Hydra? Oops. Hossborn. What are you gonna do, Hoss? Oh yeah. Man, America, you're really a silly place. I was thinking the word Hoss. I don't know anybody named Hoss, but I know it's probably a thing. This Spinner of Souls is really cool art, too. Good lord. Where did all this stuff come from? This has got to go over my Spidey deck. That's not a Spider-Man deck, but an actual spider deck. I didn't get to build anything in Spider-Man. Because I didn't get any Spider-Man cards. And it wasn't my fault that I didn't get any Spider-Man cards. I just can't afford any Spider-Man cards. Came out at an opportune time. And now I'm behind. And will I get any? Probably not. And that kind of sucks. This is like the first year I have fallen behind on Magic and Magic sets, and that's pretty ridiculous. Emmara complaining. Ugh. Hideaway, hideaway. I don't know if I put this bear in my bear deck. I mean, it obviously has to go on my bear deck. I guess I'll throw a copy aside and we'll figure it out. Man, when are we gonna get more sloths that aren't people like me, but actual magic cards? That's such a silly card. Ah, Magic, you're so great. To enjoy my goth music. Just sitting over here. So we've almost finished another box. As I've said, I'm pretty sure I could do this until the end of my days. I still am pretty sure that's the truth. Annoyed. Annoyed. I'm gonna blame Mando for this. Blaming Mando for that. It's like, this stack of cards is in the same exact order that I had already entered cards in. Woo! Luckily we caught that, because that would have sucked. Thanks, Mandalaria. Ley Line of Mutation, you silly card. I do like that they make new cycles every once in a while. This one has cool artwork. There was a lot of cool artwork in Dustmorn. Okay, let's put everything in the same place. Let's quit putting things in different places. Let's not be as much of a mess as we normally are. Grom. Yeah. Badger Druid. Man, I could make so many sapperlings with this card. I don't know. Part of me, Iroh, kind of wants this card in them. Anything that has adventures, Iroh is all about it. Thanks, Joe. It's all your fault. Lord, oh Lord, my spine is killing me. Omnivorous fly trap. Boop, did I put this in the wrong place? Oh, I see. God. There we go. We'll get there eventually. Remove some letters, put some more letters here. Get rid of these letters. Blast you magic words. Not being real words sometimes. Oh, Volgavoth. You silly moth daddy. Being all silly and mothy. You're so cool. We got Mothman and we got Volgavoth in 1 year. They were like, everybody needs some more moths in their lives, right? Grom the Great. I am Grom. I am great. I am Gorm. I'm not Grom. It's like, I am Gorm the Great. You don't even know who I am. Sorry, Gorm. I apologize. My bad. You are not as much worth as much as your partner. I don't want to play Golgari. I don't know, Golgari is not fun for me to build either. I don't know. Oh, you do let me vote. I do like voting. But I don't know if I need to vote in green, though. You're a human, but you're an advisor, too. We'll think on this. I don't know if I have an immediate place for you. Foil slime against humanity. Bighorner Ranger. Bighornier Rancher. This is a weird card. I don't even know how it works in normal Magic. I guess you're exiling cards. You remove a card from your hand from the game, so you're exiling it. Then return target card from your graveyard to your hand if it shares a type with a card. But it does have beautiful Rebecca Gay art. Jaheira's Respite. I played this the other day. It was pretty awesome. I just kept waiting and waiting and waiting. I was like, I'm gonna make this so awesome. It's a fog that I get to go grab lands, which is pretty cool. I love grabbing lands. Earthquake Dragon is among us. Costs 15 mana though. Most likely you're never paying 15 mana for it, but it's on Earthquake Dragons. Woman. Breakcap Badger. I really do like you, Breakcap Badger. I don't know where you're... Oh, you gotta go. I know where you're going. I would like to put you in Iroh, but I do have a place for you. That's in a fungusy place. Oh, Golta. You big, dumb animal. You. Oh, Kudama. Boop. Let's see here. Kudama. So, we have no Magic Online this week. We have no Tom this week. I will be probably streaming the next 3 days unless something else comes up. Because I don't really have anything else to do this week besides work on some stuff. Everybody else has got holiday stuff going on, and I hope everybody has a safe holiday. Lots of different holidays out there. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family, your friends. I am gonna hang out with my babies and my partner. That's actually kind of nice. I don't have to go outside or go anywhere, which is kind of nice. I don't like going places if I don't have to. I enjoy going places and doing things, but sometimes it's good just to hang out and not have to worry about it. Anything. Words. Nature's will. You're so silly. Intrepid dinosaur. Or paleontologist. Yeah, that's a dinosaur thing. Missed a lot of this set too. And this set came out so long ago. Oh my god, look at this Carnage Tyrant. Why is this not in one of my decks? The special artist one? It's really pretty. I want to put it in something, but I don't know. I feel like I have a version in my dinosaur deck already, but I do need to take apart my... I don't know. I might keep Pantlaza together. I have 2 dinosaur decks right now, and I don't need 2 dinosaur decks. Oh, fudge. New Hierarch. Exalted is fun, because you don't even have to do anything with it. That is a really cool art shaker giant that I actually thought the artwork was somebody else. we are going to get new giants here from Lorwyn, so I'm excited about that. Oh, it's for the game night. Enters the battlefield, other creatures control get +3/+3 and trample. Just an overrun on a giant. Emmara. That's a fancy Emmara. Emmara? Bear. Elemental bear. Do I have a copy in Wilson, I wonder? Question. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess that should go in a sleeve of some sort, huh? Fine. Probably should be in us. You're nothing. Ant Queen. I remember you, my little one. How cute you are. She's just smashing stuff. She's biting things. Ants are cool. You know what? She's gotta go somewhere too. For the common good, create X tokens that are copies of target token you control. Then tokens you control gain indestructible until your next turn. I love everything that's happening here. Okay, that's gotta go on Wilson too. Good lord. Guess I gotta do a lot of upgrades. Ugh. I hate upgrading things. This makes ingredient counters? I love making ingredients. Counters. I like making counters. I don't make a lot of ingredients. This band is hurting my brain, but in an enjoyable way. Come on, all brewing. I kinda like you. Nobody's gonna let me use it. I'm gonna be like, we do not want you putting all these counters on things. But Emmara likes to put counters on things. She likes it. Last march of the ends. You can draw 30 cards from. That's my first thought was like, I could draw a lot of cards. I could draw a whole lot of cards. I'm gonna draw a lot of cards. Emmara's drawing lots of cards. Enjoy it. Emmara is a problem a lot of the time. Sometimes she just needs to be removed from the game. Wow, we are doing a lot of upgrades and a lot of deck building over here. The stack of cards. I'm not even worrying about upgrading things for Lorwyn right now. I still have lots that needs to be done just with decks I have built already. Really beautiful art. Ooh. Aww. You. in 2.5 minutes, I am gonna go on a slight stretch my spinal cord, out break, and go check on my partner and my babies and see how they're doing. We're gonna switch out. We're gonna use this bear instead. Bear. Bear upgrades, everybody. Yes. We're gonna use the full art one. Maybe we're gonna use the full art one as I throw cards everywhere. I'm always throwing cards. Sometimes I'll just be standing there holding something and then it'll just fly out of my hand. Like, my arm's not moving or anything and it just flies across the room. Ah, collector, oof. Ugh. That was a crazy tickle in my ear again. Like, gives me full-on body chills. I hate it. Collector, oof. You're my buddy. You're my buddy in CDH games. I don't use you otherwise, because otherwise you're kind of a jerk face. CDH, I am all about just being a jerk face. Game-wise. Not like people-wise, like normal. Da 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 da. No, that's just a stereotype. It's not everybody. Noble Hierarch. You are 43 seconds. I'm gonna go take a little bit of a stretchy, and I will be right back in 2.5 minutes. I appreciate you sitting with me this afternoon. I appreciate you sitting through the breaks. That's the way I make pennies to buy felt and other things. to continue making content. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sitting through the ads. What else we got going? I'm going to show you this Sakura tries Elbler, who's adorable. He's a snake man. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to switch over to the other screen, and yeah, I'll be back in 2.5 minutes. Thanks, everybody. What's happening, everybody? That dumbass bitch is back. That's me. Let's see here. Let's transition us back over. What's happening, everybody? I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content occasionally on the internet. All the time. Thousands upon thousands of hours of Magic the Gathering content I have made in my life. Whew. I've forced so many people into Magic the Gathering in my lifetime. I've ruined so many people's lives. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I have. We've been sitting here adding my collection to Boxfield for 10 weeks. This is the end of week 10. Tomorrow starts week 11. I love Magic. I've been playing for 30 years. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, you goddamn people. Or judge me. That's fine. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I love Magic the Gathering. Chris, I don't know if you're still here. Miss you. You're awesome. I gotta come and play with you guys. That's why I have my Sundays off, is to play with you, my UK friends. So, I gotta... That's what I should just use my Sundays for. I'm only playing with people around the world that I want to play with. That's what's happening Sundays from now on. What is this? Sorry. Not that. This is a Tree Folk that's going in a Tree Folk deck, but I forgot that there were so many other weird Tree Folk that came out. I forgot there was a whole bunch of Tree Folk in Lord of the Rings that are a need for lore win. Anyway, I'm just putting this up on here so you can see it. I'm not adding it because I don't add my mystery booster stuff on this list. Teferi, Druid of Argoth. This would be a planar chaos card, basically. It's a unknown or a mystery booster card. Has flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime that they could cast a sorcery. That's pretty freaking awesome. If he would have went with Argoth instead and still had his time powers instead of joining with Urza. Anyway. I would let anybody use any of these cards. I don't care. I really like the mystery booster cards. We are going to be doing a bunch of ungames coming up this year, so I am excited for that. That is happening, folks. They will also be playing chase games. I hope we get new plane chase this year. I've been very disappointed that we didn't get any new plane chase. I mean, we did get new arch enemy recently, which was Dustborn, which was like a year ago. A year and like 2 months. So, feel free to give us... I would love Ninja Turtle arch enemy. Just let me come and work for you, wizards, so I can just throw my ideas out there so you guys are cool. You guys are cool anyway, but you'd be a lot cooler if I was there. I try. That's my application, is just me whining every once in a while, going, I would like to work for you. What are all these uncards? Get out of here, uncards. Ugh, so many uncards. Uncards. I know why those are all in there. They were all squirrel cards, and there wasn't a lot of squirrel cards back in the day. And my squirrel deck needed squirrel cards, so I said, these uncards are perfectly fine. They are allowed to be in my deck. And then I made a Cornella my commander. And I was like, I don't care. This is doable. I just do what I want. At least on my channel, I can do whatever I want, so whatever. I just make up my own rules. Oh, Jesper, you super awesome. I think we've already talked about how awesome Jesper is already. this stream. But did we do it this commercial break? No. Oh, Chatterfang, you silly goose. I did take apart my squirrel deck, but I might rebuild it again at some point. When I'm feeling it again. I don't know. It really was on my only Golgari deck, I think. Yeah, maybe I'll rebuild it just because it was. Dice cards used to be an unthing back in the day. Couldn't have dice cards. Look, roll a 6-sided die. Target creature gets +X/+X. Any card where I have to cast my commander from my command zone a bunch of times to get value off of it never works for me. So I don't know. I put them in decks. I'm like, oh, this will be really good. This commander doesn't cost very much. And then I cast my commander like once. I'm like, I'll draw a card. Cool. One card. I don't have a choice. I need a card. Guess I should have played my commander a couple more times. Teach me a lesson. I don't learn lessons. Lessons are for fools. I'm an American. I don't learn things. What is this learning? We don't even have a Department of Education. Come on. Anyway. Who is this guy? He is making elemental creatures? But he's also, Okay, we're not making an elemental deck until Lorwyn comes out. I already told myself this. I already told myself the stream. Just stop trying to update your elemental deck and stop trying to build an elf deck or upgrade your up to elf deck. We're done. Just wait until the new cards come out. Calm yourself, you crazy biatch. Biatch. That's not a real world. I can say that. So, I am a Magic the Gathering puppeteer. I am a Magic the Gathering cosplayer. I do Magic the Gathering stuff. I occasionally introduce myself and never finish introducing myself. I don't think I've ever actually finished, like, my host spiel in months, years. I don't know. I do way too much stuff. Puppeteer, cosplayer, Magic Online creator, Magic Arena creator, Magic the Gathering ambassador, feature creator in Vegas coming up next year, feature creator at all these other Magic cons. You might have seen me in cosplay contests. You might have seen my puppets running around biting people. I don't know. I don't like talking about myself. I think that's one reason why, besides being a crazy bipolar bear and just bouncing all over the place all the time. A bipolar bear, bipolar bear. Emmara's crazy sometimes. That's not true. She's... Everything that I think just leaks out my brain. It's really annoying. I imagine that's why I have no friends that want to be around me and listen to me. Like in the real world. I have all you wonderful people out there, but imagine you probably wouldn't want to be around me too often. It's just a constant stream of information just leaking out of my face hole. Makes it so I can't lie. I'll just tell you everything right off the bat if I think it's stupid. This is one of my favorite cards, is Joiner Adept. I used this card for years and years and years. Has it? How many times has it been reprinted? Twice. It's so good. Maybe they'll reprint it. It's not super expensive. It's really good. I don't know. It's a chromatic lantern on a creature. Easier to kill than a creature. Looks like my kitties are being adorable out there. Heather is giggling. Oh my god, I just doxed Alex. Sounds like she's laughing. I want to laugh. I like laughing. I have 5 gilded gooses? That sounds correct. that sounds correct. I was gonna say it doesn't sound correct at first, but I was like, yeah, no. That sounds about the amount of gilded gooses that Emmara has. Emmara has all the gilded gooses. You know who is allowed to talk about herself in third person? Emmara. You know who shouldn't talk about themselves in third person? The leader of any country should not talk about themselves in third person. You know what does? Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompas are known to talk about themselves in third person. God, I hate everything. I feel like I'm just like in a really bad parody movie sometimes with how stupid like real people are. Nerds should just inherit the earth. We should just take over the earth. Games. That's how we'll sort things. People get in an argument and we just play a game of Magic against each other. I challenge you to a game of Magic. Very well then. Choose your style of magic. I wish to fight you in some modern today. Very well. If this passes, we shall pay our military this week. Do. Puppy power. Ixalan, Cradle of the Sun. You are a silly card. Growing Rights of Ilamak. Which turns into a Gaia's Cradle. This is as close as I'm probably getting to a Gaia's Cradle again in my life. We had one back in the day. Long ago. I think about my original Magic collection and I'm like, yeah. And you know what happened? I joined a bunch of other games that the great card game boom of the 90s, early 2000s. There was a million different card games. Everything had a card game. Everything. It didn't matter what it was. There was stupid games. There was cool games. There was just a stupid amount of games. And I played a good portion of them. And I traded my original Magic collection for comic books and Star Wars, the collectible card game. So I was super excited about Star Wars. I love Star Wars. Then I traded for somebody else's Magic collection and started. Still had kept stuff, but basically it was just starting over. I had decks and stuff still, but and now I see all these new card games coming out, and I'm like, I can't do it again. I see it happening again. This is what always happens in the collectibles, and a lot of people, this is new to them, or it's the first time it's happening, and they don't know what's coming. I mean, it might be a couple years down the line, but a good portion of these games will not survive, and I mean, some of them will. Eldrazi fungus. Gross. Double gross, even. Yeah. I don't know. maybe they all survive. I don't know. Gaming is in a different way than it was when I was younger, so there's a lot more people into gaming, and whether it be board games or miniatures or card games, so maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe everything won't disappear. Maybe everything won't crash. I don't know. But everything seems to go through those phases. Comic books, I mean, I've belonged to so many different collectibles, like, groups. Toys, Legos, video games, movies, television, music. I don't know. It's just a constant stream of information I have to be absorbing so that I don't explode. I don't know what happens. I don't know. Hopefully I don't explode. I don't want to explode. I'd be really bad at it. That is. Oh, I know what this is. This was a deck at some point. So these things are not cards that need to be in here. This is just stuff that I took apart. Some stuff that was in a deck. Some of these are not. I love all the auto equipment. Emmara is all about auto equipment. Plant dog. What was it? That is a sky turtle. Sky turtle. Okay, some of that stuff was not rare cards. Okay. Birds of Paradise. That's silly. Birds of Paradise. That's silly. I just said that, but I'll say it again. Because it didn't stop being any sillier than when I said it the first time. You do counter stuff, so you're kinda cool, and I might use you as... Oh, and you're a mutant, and you're an elemental. Okay. You got me. You got me twice there. So I'm making chicken cordon bleu tonight. Pretty excited about that. I like it when meats are stuffed in meats. I like it when meats are stuffed in a lot of things. I really do think I'm funny. That's all that matters. Let's see here. There you go. I kind of want to finish this box today. But I also should probably finish other things today too. I think the box is almost empty, but I could be wrong. There could be more cards in there than I thought there was. I don't know. Sometimes that'd be how it is. I kind of just glanced and I was like, well, that looks like it's almost done. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know if we can finish it before the game is over, though. That might not happen. Oh, Nisa. Let's go grab 3 lands for 6 mana. And then I just get 7 life. I do like 7 life. It's an amount of life I like. You know, you even looked at it and I was like, well, you have 2 of these. We're going to write the number 2 here. And then I didn't. This werewolf I do have a set aside just because he's not terrible. He makes my creatures cost less. I used him a lot during Standard. I don't know how many times he's been reprinted. Yeah, no, just twice. Guess I assumed he would have been reprinted a couple of times by now. But I mean, he's a human, and he's a werewolf. I think he stops being a human in a warrior. He's like, I just kill shit now. He's like, I just a big bad wolf now. Awooga? World Breaker. I am an eater of worlds. I am a Brood Monitor. There was a Brood Monitor combo. I mean, it still exists, but so back when during Standard at the time, you could use Brood Monitor and then use Eldrazi Displacer and just keep blinking Brood Monitor infinite amount of times. And if you had another sack outlet, just to keep doing it over and over and over again, like some kind of horrible person. Sometimes that's how us magic people get our terribleness out of the way, is just through magic. We do terrible things to each other, and then we're like, okay, now I don't have to do terrible things in the real world. I've already ruined somebody's day by casting spells. Nature's laws. Forgotten Realms? Yeah. Nature's Lore. Why a $5 card? That's silly. Green, you're a silly color. That's because you green players just put all the same things in your deck over and over and over again. Cultivates and ramp. Which I guess makes sense, because that is one of the good things about green. It's one of the reasons why you would play it, so. Guess it makes sense to use the cards that you can play in the colors. That's why when people complain about stacks, I'm like, that's what white does. It's something that white slows you down. It's like the real world. That's why most white cards that are religious based, religion based, just slow you down. Chitter Spitter, Keeper of Fables. 163. You are a good little lion. That can go over in that. Toski, too many buttons. You are the bearer of secrets. I do like Toski. And sometimes my Toski does nothing. He's just there. He just keeps attacking. But it doesn't matter what creature gets through. Toski's just there. In Norse mythology, their messenger is a squirrel, and he runs around the tree, world tree, delivering messages. And that is where Toski comes from. Boop. Or at least based on. Yeah, at least that's what I imagine. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Hunter's Bow. You are pretty cool. You can reach in Ward 2. I do like reach, and I like Ward 2. And it lets you fight a creature. And I just do damage, and they don't do damage back to me. Those are all pretty cool things, Hunter Bow. And that you auto-attach. I like everything about you. I like the cut of your jib. Hunter bow. Hunter's bow. Saka. Plazio archers. Oh yeah, they were trying to shoot at me when I was flying around in my Leonardo da Vinci. My little airplane. I don't know what to call it. What is it, a hang glider, I guess, technically? Boop. Assassin's Creed. This is what I'm talking about. I'm just talking nonsense over here. Most of the time, that's usually what's happening. Plazio archers. You're just over here in this box because you are Universe Beyond stuff, and I will probably not get more. And I imagine they will not be reprinted at any point, unless at some point that happens for some reason. I don't know why it would happen, but maybe. Land grant. Genesis. We are almost done with this. I'm gonna have to actually go get another stack of cards. What the what? Just realized I didn't have my music on. I was like, huh, that's why everything's so quiet. Yeah, except for me. That's why everything's so quiet except for me. Genesis? Are you somewhere here? I don't even care which one. Just looking for this one. There we go. Nobody wants a Genesis in their graveyard. Genesis is not terrible. It's a way to bring things back in green. Glimpse of nature? 5 minutes? But I need to go get cards now. I love the ink wash drawings. Foil! Glimpse of nature! Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. I love all these things. Oh, it's just a sorcery though. Okay, look at that. We finished another stack. Okay, I'm gonna go grab another stack and I will be right back. Boop. You can probably still hear me ramble as I'm roaming around. Mandalorian. I am back for another 3 minutes until I go and take a slight break. Oh my gosh. This is the last stack in that box. We're getting there. We're getting there. Front lifter ooze are like. Unfortunately, it's not really good in any other kind of deck besides maybe ooze decks? Maybe? And flippy decks. Face-up decks. Flippy decks. You know. Flippy decks, people. that's an avatar. I don't think I have. I forgot that all the souls are avatars. I don't know. I don't know if I have the other special one. I might. Well, that's gotta go in my avatar deck. Mando Mandalorian. That was ridiculous. I know where you were when you just jumped from there. I just heard you make crazy sound effects. Mando. He's a silly cat. He's so weird. I love him so much. He has so much personality. That's what I say all the time. He's just a silly little guy. Always being silly. Are both foils? They are. Ugh. Archdruid Charm. In 1 minute, I am going to get up and go take some pain medicine, actually, I think, because getting out of control, unfortunately. Someday, I will get a better chair, or maybe fix my pain problem. One of those two things. Most likely, a different chair. That art is really pretty. Non-foil. Golgari, Grave Troll. I didn't get a lot of the Ravnica Remastered. I ended up some packs here and there. We will write that in 16 seconds. I am going to go on a quick little break. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Thanks for sitting through the breaks. I appreciate you sitting through the ads. You take care. I will be right back. We'll leave you with a Golgari Grave Troll. welcome back. What's happening? Uh-oh, here comes Mandalorian. Hey, Mando. I'm Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. Welcome back. We've been adding cards. The game is about over in there. My partner was watching. Go Bills. I do believe they're about to win. So, I'm probably not going to be on here much longer. I'm going to find us a place to raid. And maybe I'll fully introduce myself, just so I can say goodbye. I am Emmara, GoddessofBlundR. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a Magic the Gathering cosplayer and puppeteer and feature creator at Magic Cons. And Command Fests, and Commander Sealed, and whoever else will have me. PAX. PAX U. What else is going on in the world? I'll be in Vegas here soon. Couple months. Next year. I guess it's not very soon. What else is happening? I'm trying to think if I have anything going on. Nothing going on this week. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator where I play Magic the Gathering online with my friend, the Breakfast Club, every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, usually, but not this week, as it is holidays for a lot of my friends and folk that I know, so they will be gone. Tom has family functions as well, so no Tomothy this week either. So no Thursday night Magic where I play Magic with my apprentice Tom, where I abuse him with my Magic decks, one-on-one, kitchen table style. That's how I started playing Magic back in the day, and I still enjoy it. I don't know, it's just evolved into one-on-one commander, basically. Occasionally we might play something else, but it is very rare, unless we like draft or do like Jumpstart, which we've done before. I love Jumpstart. Big fan of Jumpstart. Hope everybody is taking care of themselves. The holiday times can be hard. No, sometimes not always fun. Even when you got friends and family, sometimes it's still not fun. Sometimes it could actually be worse. I do not have anything going on this week, so you should see me the next couple of afternoons. I say mornings, but that's my morning is the afternoon, so that's what you get. What else do we got? This guy becomes no, he becomes a spirit. For some reason I was thinking he became an avatar. Becomes a human spirit warrior. There is one that becomes an avatar, though. It's the Kithkin, I think, that does that. Oh, Collective Voyage. Good lord. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Hopefully we can get our streams going again this coming year, now that I've got my audio issues fixed. It's just finding time and getting things scheduled. Getting scheduled is what the problem is. I hate scheduling things, and I hate the problems that come with scheduling things, and when I don't have time to check my messages and things, and if people cancel and stuff, it becomes a problem when I could check my messages, but when I can't check my messages and don't have the time, yeah, even more of a problem. So, there's been things that have gotten in the way. That's why I've been just guesting places for the most part, because it's much easier on my schedule. Anyway, that's me. I do things. I'm one of your Magic the Gathering ambassadors for Avatar: The Last Airbender. We've been an ambassador a couple of times this year. It's been a good year. It's been a good time. If this is what we go out on, this is what we go out on, and we'll be happy. I guess that's. I don't know exactly what they plan on doing. I don't know how content stuff is going on. I am very excited about Lorwyn. I am disappointed that I'm not really doing anything for Lorwyn besides my Reaper Queen. But I'll probably make some videos and stuff. Unfortunately, you'll all have to tell me what's in the set because I will not have the time to watch any long-form content, so I will just look at pictures that people have posted. I apologize. That's just the way the system is, because I do not have the time for such things. I have time for minutes. Minute deck techs. Minute previews. Give me a couple minutes. I have time for that. I know I have a whole bunch of Radical Mystics. Radical Mystic is not terrible. It was good back in its day, during its standard time. Okay, so let me go find us a place. I know I said that, and I'll just keep typing things. That's what my brain does. I get lost very easily. I gotta go get dinner prepared and stuff anyway, so that'll give me some time to do that. Let's go see who is online. Are there any streams going? Any people that we know? Let's see here. Clickety-clicks, clickety-clacks. Oh, the Magic Championship is going on right now. Means nothing to me. I don't know. It's not for Emmara. Not for Emmara. Okay, we're gonna go over to Young Dingo. Doing a holiday subathon. Subs. I would like subs. No, boom, boom, boom. Off we go. They are a Magic Online person. The only person I know that's on the doing Magic stuff, so that's where we're gonna head over. They're part of the Magic Online creator community. They're playing Magic Online. That works. It's Magic. One other person was watching Magic. I don't know. Tournament Magic stuff, I'm just like, I used to be super into watching it. Now I'm just like, why? I could just go play Magic. Okay, I'll see you all later. You take care of yourselves, you wonderful fine folk.